Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Clarity Night call. And today, again, I have kept it an open call for you to ask questions on whatever you require more clarity, a facilitation, something that you would like to change. So, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions. All the projections, expectations, separations, judgments, and rejections that you have of access consciousness, of yourself, of the facilitator, of the call, and what you would be able to receive from this call, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times a consider. Right and wrong, you could put in back, forward, and pop, all 9 shots, voice, and beyonds. And everything that does not allow you to receive more awareness and be in the question, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all and so consider. Right and wrong, good and bad, for and all 9 shots, voice, and beyonds. All the lifetimes you have bought the points of views to always keep looking for the answers, the conclusions, the right path. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all and so consider. Right and wrong, good and bad, for and pop, all 9 shots, voice, and beyonds. What does being in question mean to you? And everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all and so consider. Right and wrong, good and bad, for and pop, all 9 shots, voice, and beyonds. Please lower down your barriers, keep lowering them down. Keep lowering down your barriers down till your nose, further down till your neck, chest, further down till your stomach, and now push them down till your knees, your legs, your feet, and down into the earth. Look with your eyes closed if required, the outer edges of your being, outside of your body, and now expand. There is no how to expand it. You just ask for the expansion to occur, and there you go, boom. You are in the whole of the building where you are, and expand more. 1,000 kilometers in all directions and down into the earth. Feel the lightness in your body. Expand further 100,000 kilometers in all directions. Pushing out all the heaviness, discomfort, pain from your body. See it moving away from your body as you expand further. Deep down into the earth and up into the skies. In the front and at the back on both the sides. Keep expanding. Tap into the awareness of all the places that you are going right now. And gently open your eyes with an experience of what an infinite being is like. In this expansive, infinite space that you are right now, what is it that you would like to clear, let go of, and be the invitation for in your life, your living, and with your bodies? everything that does not allow you to show up, be seen, and come out with your full potential in the world, making people uncomfortable if required, making them envious, and everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all? That's a concept. Right and wrong, good and bad, what and what, or nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What is the value of hiding? Can I request you all to switch on your videos? Are you willing to be seen, to show up into your own lives with full capacities, with the potency, with the power, and the uniqueness that you be? The beauty of your being. Are you willing to let it be there in the world? And everything that does not allow you to be and do that, will you please now destroy and create it all times of possibility. Right and wrong, good and bad, what and what, all nine shots, personality odds. Thank you so much. And so the floor is open for you guys to speak, ask questions, and create more.
So I have a question.
Hi, Vishnu. Yeah.
Hi. So if you get a compliment, now that is also a form of judgment in a way, right? Or a projection. So what does one receive the compliment also and still be an interesting point of view?
Okay, so you receive all the judgments, be it negative or positive. So you don't have to refuse and reject or resist any energy on all the judgments. So you just push down your barriers and receive all the judgments. The thing is that you don't make that positive judgment or the compliment as something which is fixed and which is a truth about you. So you just make it an interesting point of view. They have this point of view. So to give you an example, when I was a child, and I used to be like good in studies and in the school and everything, and my father would be so happy whenever I would come back with that. Like in our times, there used to be a first in class badge that was given in the convent school where I studied. So whenever I would come back, he would be so happy. He would tell everyone, "Oh, my daughter is first in class," and the people would be like, "She's so sweet, she's so intelligent," and blah 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 blah. And like I kept on buying those compliments as my identity, my truth, as the truth of my being, that this is who I am. And because of that, many a times I left all the opportunities to have fun with my friends, because I had to come first in class. I had to study hard. I couldn't go to, I would not go to all the movies and parties they would be having, in order to not have any impact on my studies. I would not be participating so much in the extracurricular activities. I was good at singing, I was good at some sports also, but then I made them all a lesser priority. And so how much did I actually receive from the school, from my classmates, and from my life, because I had already bought those compliments as my truth. Okay. So I had made it a fixed point of view. And how many times I did not choose to do anything in which I would not be the best. So that is one of the ways we create limitations in our lives, that if I have always to be the first, the best, I would only choose those things in which I'm actually good and I can do it easily and I would excel. I would not even try my hands at all those things in which I would love to do. I might be having a lot of fun, a lot of learning as well. But then, because I may not excel in that, I would not choose anything in which I can be a failure. So that is what, like, positive judgments limit you much more than the negative ones. So everything you have made, the compliments, the positive judgments, as a way of validating and proving yourself into the world, will you please now destroy and grade it all? That's a concept. Right and wrong, good and bad, poor and poor, all night shots, boys and peons. So you can, whenever someone tells you that good compliment, you are so good at this, you are so beautiful. Yes, okay, thank you so much. And into yourself, you can say, interesting point of view, they have this point of view. You don't know what a demon bitch from hell I can be if required. You might not want to tell them at the face. On the face, but yes, like if required, I can, you can be whatever is the energy that would create. Yeah, so I can be like, now I can be sweet most of the times. I can show that my persona or image of sweetness, and at the same time, whenever like I don't make it a wrongness on myself if I have to be loud and intense whenever the situation requires me to do that. Earlier, when I used to go do that, I used to go into a lot of guilt around that it's not right. So it's I have always to be a sweet, nice, soft-spoken person, but now I'm choosing to be all the energies after like letting go of that, making those positive judgments as my reality. And there are some like,
Thank you.
yes, thank you so much, Rashmi, for asking that question. I was reading a book, some Access book yesterday, and there came up some clearings on positive judgment. So I will share those also on the group. They were really like interesting clearings that I came across. It was in the Body Whispering book by Dean. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else is showing up in your lives, in your universe right now, which, if you are willing to come up with a question, how many more people would you empower on the call? The people like who would be probably watching the replays, or they would just energetically get it when you get it.
I have another question.
Yes, Rashmi.
So how do you receive sarcasm? So my innate, like my way is, if they are sarcastic with me, I'll in turn be sarcastic with them. But it just naturally happens. But I'm just wondering, how should one receive sarcasm?
So is it like when you get sarcastic, when people are being when they are giving you sarcasm,
they are being sarcastic to me, then so how I tend to get sarcastic. That's my
okay. And is it light for you? Does it come with a charge, or it comes naturally? And is it fun for you?
It does come with a bit of a charge sometimes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so can you first be like make it all like whenever there is like sarcasm is a kind of it's a judgment, right? So what if you could push down your barriers and receive their sarcasm as an interesting point of view. And Dane says the antidote for all the people who are either being uh, mean towards you, they are like getting into competition with you. What if you could like reply them with gratitude and admiration? So they are so they don't know what to say. They just go like blank. So if you they say something mean to you, yeah, they are criticizing you, they are being sarcastic in a way like it's a dual kind of a message that they sentence that they say, that it would not be a straight uh, meanness that would show in their words, but then it's a kind of a gaslighting thing that they are doing with their sarcasm. What if you could respond with, oh wow, what a wonderful thing that you told me. I would not have been ever been aware of that had you not told me that. I'm such a fan of yours and so
Oh, wow. Yeah.
thankful to you. And they would be like blank. They would know, because they are people like most of the people who do these kinds of gaslighting, actually they are looking for people whom they think
React.
that yeah, they can like they want to like they feel inside themselves, they feel inferior to them, but then they feel that if they can control or have show their power towards these people, they would actually be more powerful in their own lives. And when you don't stop giving them this chance by being sarcastic in response, actually their need for doing that to you goes away. तो उनको मजा आना खत्म हो जाएगा, फिर उनको मजा ही नहीं आएगा.
मैंने बोल दिया, अगर मैंने इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू कह के उनके फेस पे बोल दिया और छोड़ दिया, फिर क्या होगा? Is that also okay?
If you tell them interesting point of view that you have this point of view,
and I just leave it at that.
Dean says that you'd never take both Gary and Dean, like you interesting point of view is the tool that you practice silently for yourself.
Okay, you don't
unless you are doing for yourself. Like interesting point of view, I have this point of view that you can say it aloud, but when you are doing for others, you don't say it aloud. It's for your own awareness, so that that charge goes away with that conversation. But then you don't say it aloud. You say it silently to yourself, and you tell them exactly what they would like to hear in that situation, or something that is so much out of the blue that they have not even expected, and that would leave them in a situation where they don't know what to say now. You, with gratitude and admiration, you actually take away people's weapons.
Yes.
Yeah? Right. So you have taken away their weapons. अब आपने उनकी तारीफ कर दी, तो वो आपको पलट के कुछ बोल ही नहीं पाएंगे, फिर क्या बोलेंगे?
True.
Yeah. So just play with your language, your words, to create situations which are more ease and fun for you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Does anyone else have a question?
Hi.
So, yes. Hi.
So I'm having like from a few days body itching, like basically on my thighs and like on some parts. So I'm asking the question like, what is my body trying to tell me? But I'm not getting to a conclusion, or it's not, or supposedly from my body also, if I'm trying like what I'm storing in my body, how I can shift it, and I'm getting the awareness, but it's not completely going. So what more
Okay,
can
did you
I ask?
ask? Yeah. Did you ask who does this belong to? Truth, is it yours?
No.
So it's not yours? Yeah.
No.
So the truth, who does this belong to? 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 And can you please now return it to the sender with consciousness attached?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, good and poor, all nine shorts, boys and girls. How is it feeling now?
Yeah. It become little suit now. Like earlier,
Yeah.
when I was asking, it was having some charge.
So everywhere you created this or bought this pain, this heaviness in your body. Will you please now destroy and create it all times of God's in it?
Yes, please.
Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys and girls. And you might want to keep running it a few times. Everywhere I created this or bought it as mine, I now destroy and create it all. Everywhere you created this or bought it, will you please now destroy and create it all times of possible. Right and wrong,
Yes.
good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys and girls. How is it now?
Yeah. It's coming and it's done and like going. It's coming high and then it's going.
So what is the value of holding on to this pain? And everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times of God's in it?
Yes, yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys and girls. What is the value of holding on to and inviting back this pain into your body? And everything that is, will you please now destroy and create it all times of God's in it?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys and girls. What do you love about this pain? And everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times of God's in it?
Yes, please.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys and girls. How is it now?
The scratch urge to scratch is coming.
Okay, so keep asking. What do I love about this pain? What do I love about having this pain? What is the
Maybe my body
advantage
is,
am I getting?
yeah, my body is like my body is loving to have me touching it because of this means
So
it
you can
wants
tell your body, I would still touch you even if you don't have this pain. I'll give you the kind of touch that is pleasurable to you that you would like to have. And would you be willing to give that caressing, nurturing touch to your body
yes,
without even the pain that your body is requiring right now? And see, you have a smile on your face and you are actually like you have received the awareness that your body likes to be touched.
yeah, scratch actually.
Is it truth? Is it scratch? Does it like to be
Yeah,
scratched? Okay.
I mean to say like it needs to touch and constantly be aware of it. Like yeah, I'm there.
So you can tell your body, we don't need to create this pain. You don't need to create this pain for me to give you the touch, the scratching, the whatever you require. I'm ready to give it to you even without the pain. And are you willing to listen to your body and be like without it having to shout with that pain before giving it whatever it asks for?
Yeah, actually that's my ask. Like what if I am willing to hear even the slightest whisper of my body?
Yes, so that's a muscle that you build. So you keep asking your body for everything that is pertaining to your body. So when you wake up in the morning and you just like you ask your body, what would you like to wear today? Would you like to have tea or coffee or nothing today? What would you like to have for breakfast? And you start giving the body what it requires rather than forcing it through your being. So that is what we all do, that we have a fixed kind of a schedule that like this is the good thing that morning may इतने बजे उठ के इतने कप चाय पियेंगे या नहीं पियेंगे, कॉफी पियेंगे, or we'll give like every day it has to be the same things, which is the right thing or the nutritious or whatever it is. So what if you could ask your body for each and everything before imposing it on your body, specifically about how it likes to be touched, whether it would like to go for a bath right now or not, does it want to sleep more, or does it want to like what kind of clothes, what would it like to wear today, what would it like to eat, how would the body like to move? Bodies love movements, and it might not be that it would like to have the same kind of movement every day. So are you willing to ask the body, how would you like to move today?
Yeah.
Hmm? So
But
as you
basically,
start talking,
yeah, what is coming up is like sometimes because of the life schedule, like we have the job timing. Suppose 8:30, I have to leave for the job, so I can't, like today my body was wanted some more sleep, but I couldn't give it, and we had to like woke up. So my eyes were swollen, my face were little swollen, and it was sending me this message: I need some more rest, and but we can't give it. So how to deal with those
then
kind?
yeah, so your body is like your best friend. So how would you do it with your companion, your comrade? Like when you go to sleep at night, ask, like you can like some things, like when you are in a very good relationship, say you have a very good friend of yours, and then what do you do with that friend? Okay, I will give you whatever you require, and I'm also free to ask you that this is what I require from you. Yeah, so you give to the body what it requires, and you can also ask the body certain things. So when you go to bed tonight, you can ask the body, can we have a good deep sleep tonight and wake up refreshed in the morning at such and such a time,
That's
so
great.
that you don't have those swollen eyes. And in case, even if you get up tired, feeling tired, and you have to attend the office, you can tell your body, can we just wake up for a little more while today, and I assure you that we'll go to sleep early tonight, but can you be with me, like as my companion, as my best friend? Can you support me through the day while we are at the office, by not being so sleepy and being more present? So you talk to your body as your best friend.
That's a great awareness. Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking. And no one else has those problems, so it was only with Neha. So that was a veggie. Thank you so much for the amazing questions that you guys are asking. I'm sure it is contributing to everyone on the call. And what else can you contribute to yourself and for others on the call through your questions? Do we have any more questions?
Tasneem, how are you?
Hi, Sushma. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too, thank you. I want you to clarify between willing and choosing. Willing to do and choose to do.
Okay. Okay. So can you give me an example of where your confusion is coming from?
Okay. I am willing to not make an ask of mine very significant. I'm willing to do that. Means I'm willing to, let's
To
say,
not make.
no. I means what I want to say is, I'm willing to not make, let's say, money very significant.
Okay. I
Like
am
you say,
willing
don't
to
make the
not
situation,
make.
no, don't make
Hmm.
the situation very significant.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm willing to do that, but I'm not choosing the right. I'm not choosing. Means I'm still making it very significant in my life.
Hmm. So are you truly willing?
Yes.
And are you willing to do it with any reason or without any reason?
With a reason.
So in your case, what I'm hearing, like without going into the words of willing or choosing, what I'm hearing from you, Sushma, right now, the energy that I'm putting it, that it's a wish that you are putting forward. So when you are saying I'm willing to not make money very significant, it's a wish that you have.
Wish means?
विश मीन्स एक डिजायर है, ऐसा हो तो बहुत अच्छा है, मुझे ये चाहिए है. If there is okay, so let me say I'm willing to have my own private jet plane.
Okay.
So that's my wish list. I would love to have that. I'm willing to ऐसे थोड़ा सा वहां पे वियर्ड लग रहा है क्वेश्चन, बट I have wish. I would like to have that. Am I choosing it? If I would be choosing it, I'm like, it shows a level of commitment that I'm willing to be and do everything that is required to have my own private jet plane. So when you are choosing something, it's more of a commitment that you make to yourself. It's a demand that you make on yourself and a request to the universe. Yeah. So with wish, it's just a request to the universe. आपने डाल दी रिक्वेस्ट, तो डाल दी, पर कमिटमेंट कुछ नहीं है वहां पे, खुद पे कोई डिमांड नहीं है ना. ऊपर वाला छप्पर फाड़ के कहीं से ऊपर से टपक के आ जाएगा तो मैं ले लूंगी जेट प्लेन, पर उसके लिए
means I'm not making an effort. Is that it?
You are not making a commitment.
Yeah, okay. I'm not making a commitment to, okay, actualize the
so
whatever.
Yes, so whatever it requires. So if I'm choosing to have a jet plane and I'm making a commitment that whatever it requires to have a jet plane, I'm willing to do all those things. So then what will probably my actions would be, okay, so how much, like what all are the kind of jet planes that are available, uske kitne paise lagenge. I will find out how much does it cost to have a jet plane, what are the options available from what all sources, like I can have that kind of a money to buy a jet plane. Do I need to learn to fly a jet plane, or would I like to hire a person to fly it, and I would just say, yeah, a pilot. So then it becomes an action. So choosing doesn't come with you sitting on your butt and doing nothing.
Okay. So I am talking about one particular situation. Okay. I am following up on someone to pay me. Okay. So every time I'm asking that person to pay me, he says, yes, give me an hour, give me 2 hours. I'm doing it. I've done it. Ho gaya ye. So, okay, then I feel I'm making it too significant. And because I'm making it significant, it is not actualizing. Now you get what I'm saying?
Okay. So
I want to.
Okay,
so
Sushma, okay, so you have provided that person services, and that person has not yet paid for those services?
He borrowed.
He borrowed. So whenever you lend money to someone,
Yes.
Gary says you forget that they would ever pay you back. तो जब आपने
Yes,
दिए थे
yes.
तो आप मान के चलो कि ये आपने गिफ्ट कर दिए, अगर वो दे देगा लाके तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, अदरवाइज वो आप लाइक you may as well forget it without spending too much of your energy like trying to get it back from that person, rather than like you might utilize that energy to create 10 times more than what you have lent.
Yeah, that is what I was saying. That is what I've made so significant that I should get this money back. That is what I've made so significant.
Yeah. So are you willing to lose that money? Are you willing to lose any money? Or are you willing to lose anything in life or nothing? सबको जमा कर करके वोट करके ही रखना है.
नहीं, होड़ करके नहीं रखना है.
So are you willing to lose money?
Yes, okay. But that
बहुत
yes has
मुश्किल
not,
पड़ रही है. Yes, yes, दिल से नहीं निकला.
that is what I'm saying. That yes is not coming easy to me.
So are you willing to lose money? So if you are not willing to lose something, you cannot actually have it.
Okay, okay.
So what does losing money mean to you? And everything that is, will you please now destroy and create it all? That is Godzilla. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all night shots, boys and beyonds. If money is truly an energy, is there a lack of money, and can you actually lose money? Okay, so
now the yes is better than the previous yes.
yes. So okay, so do you have a glass of water, Shushma, or I have a bottle of water?
I have.
When I tell you, are you willing to lose this glass of water?
Yes.
How did it come so easily with water?
Because it doesn't.
Because you know that you have ample amount of water. वो टैप खोलेंगे
Correct.
और पानी और आ जाएगा, है ना?
Yes.
घर में कोई कमी नहीं
हाँ.
है पानी की. So what
सही.
if money was that easy to have as you have water? As you
Perfect.
have water to drink and
Yeah.
air to breathe.
Cleared.
Yeah,
I'm
so
feeling
forget,
so much better.
forget about that money. You can like, if you have asked them enough, and if it is draining away too much of your energy, what if you could spend that energy? You actually like divert that energy towards activities which would create, ask the universe to show me the ways to create 1,000 times more money than what I have given to this person.
Perfect. I'm
So
feeling
I'll
much
give you an
better.
example. Yeah. So 3 years back, I think it was in 2019 January. I had done I had conducted an Access Pass class, and one person had showed up for the class. That time the class fees used to be 15,000 rupees. Yeah. So he paid 10,000 rupees, and he told me that I'll give you 5,000. He attended the full class, and I was in okay that like the person is really like some problem, and it's okay. He said that I will pay you next month 5,000 rupees. As soon as I get my paycheck, I'll pay you the balance amount. Next month आया, नहीं pay किया. I reminded him, he didn't pay. One more month went by, and there were some excuses every time someone has fallen ill, he's lost his job, and everything he created. At a point of time, I felt like that it was something. I went into my own wrongness. That I should not have, like Gary says time and again, never to give a class to people unless they have paid in full. And I did it, so probably I've not done the right thing. Should I write to Access and tell them to take away their certification, because I had also registered that participant as for the baskets. Yeah? So all those phase I went through, and then I said that at a point of time, I said it's not worth even thinking about it. I never removed that person from my group. I just forgot about the money, that let him pay back if he wishes to, otherwise let him be with it. Whatever if he can receive from the class, he will receive, otherwise let it be. Yeah, I just forgot. And when I actually forgot, 2 months back, I got it, like he Googled, it's not a big amount, but then I Google pay Aya from that person of 5,000 after 2 years. So actually, when you are willing to lose that money, it may show up or it may not show, or it may show up multifolds from some other sources. So are you willing to receive money from everywhere and anywhere? And not just from the person to whom you have given that money. Yeah? And everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all and so on. Right and wrong, good and bad, good and poor, online shots, first and beyond. And next time, when you give people money, just be more aware, and just like if you really want to help that person, and like you just want to give it, just think of it that it may never come back.
Correct.
From that same person. You can still ask while giving, what would it like, universe? Well, I would like to have this money returned to me 1,000 folds. But then from where it would come, you never. Yeah. Thank you, Sushma.
Thank you, Tasneem.
So I have another question in continuation. Yes. So you said, like, if you're willing to lose money, it's something that you can have, right? And would the same hold for relationships?
Yes. Same for relationship. Same for relationship. Are you willing, like people who have are in relationship, like even in intimate relationships, even with your spouse? Yeah. So I after practicing more the tools of Access, we have this, that I destroy and uncreate my relationship with this person. You destroy and uncreate your relationship with the person daily, and you are willing to lose that. I may want to divorce my husband for one moment. I may be in extreme hatred with him, and that also gives me the option to have a passionate, loving relationship.
Thank you.
So are you willing to choose relationships in 10-second increments?
Never thought of it that way.
Yes. So
yes.
Yes, it have those relationship in 10 seconds increments. Okay, so I'm loving this person for the next 10 seconds. In the next 10 seconds, no, I don't like this, I'm hating him. I don't like this. And I can tell him on the face, I don't like this. I'm going away. I'm leaving the house. And then next moment, okay, I'm staying back. Are you willing to drive people crazy? So everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times of God. Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, God and poor, or 9 shots, boys and beyond. So in this reality, we are taught to be always dependable and predictable. So dependability and predictability are considered to be the virtues of a good relationship. So what if that was not true? If you really would like to have a relationship in which you create much larger than what you can create as two different individuals, are you willing to be totally unpredictable and not actually dependable, but then you are committed to into your relationship and you are available for that person whenever required, and have a creationship rather than a relationship. Yes. So everything that does not allow you to have a relationship in which 1 plus 1 is 11 or more, will you please now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, good and poor, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So have you read that book, Divorceless Relationships? Yeah, so in that, Gary mentions about how to have relationships in 10 seconds increment.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Rashmi.
May I share?
Yes, Rashmi, please.
If you were aware, in the money workbooks that we had done earlier, I was telling you that there is this guy who owes me money and a very large sum of money. So the last week, the insurance company, they favored me by writing off that money, and they passed a credit note of 32 lakhs in my account.
Oh, wow, Sushma. Can I have some of that, please?
Please, yes. And it was like, because I was like, I said, okay, now forget it. I just
yes. So you are willing to lose that money?
Yeah, I said, okay, now I'm just sick and I'm tired of following up. I'm not going to call him anymore. And then the insurance company called me for a meeting and they said, okay, Mrs. Dave, we do this. You pay 20%, we pay 80%. So they gave me a credit of 32 lakhs. The balance I paid them. So I got my...
How does it get even
whatever?
better?
Yeah.
So Sushma, everything that does not allow you to replicate this energy of not making money significant everywhere in your life, will you please now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, or 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So we have all those energies available with us. Then many a times we forget. So you can ask the universe to have, like, everywhere I have been this energy in this lifetime or any lifetime, I would like to have that energy again now.
Okay. Wow.
And that is for any kind of energy. If it requires you to be a killing energy and you don't know how to be that killing energy, or at times if you have to work very fast, or to complete something very fast, and you feel that you are not that fast, you are a slow worker, so you can ask the universe, show me the energy, this energy of being like extremely fast in completing my work, and replicate it from any lifetime where I have been this energy. Can I have that energy again now? So in all the lifetimes where I have been a warrior or a king, and I have actually been killed people. So what would it take for me to have that killing energy now? Be that brave and courageous. And killing all the limitations, all the evil and unconsciousness and anti-consciousness on the planet Earth. Because killing people would not be fun anymore.
And also on the second awareness that I have, today I saw a credit of 749, 750 on that same thing. So actually my loss is only 38,000. So
What else is possible?
yes, so I
So
think,
can you congratulate yourself and
yes.
for creating this? You can tap yourself on your back. I allow you, I give you the permission to compliment yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you have created it, Shishma.
Yes,
First of all,
I
you have
have.
to acknowledge that you are the creators of your reality and you have created this. And what else can you create now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Shishma, for asking. Any other questions?
Hi, Tasneem.
Hi,
I have
Kulvinder. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Kulvinder.
I, hi. I have a question. I started 10%, in honor of myself to keep the money. But when it is a small amount, it's very easy for me. When it gets bigger, I keep getting this thought, oh, I'll fall short of 10. It's only 10%. Still, the 90% is there. I start calculating and it obstructs me from going further. It's not happening. And this is happening for the second time. Like, I don't know what happens. When it's bigger amount, I can't keep it away. And this has been the story of my life.
And what do you want to do with the whole of that 100% amount? Spend it off?
Yes. I just give it away.
Or buy things. So everywhere, okay, I got it. So all the judgments that you have of people who have huge amounts of money, will you please now destroy and create it all times of Facilitation?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, good and poor, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. So what points of views did your family have for people who had huge amounts of money that makes you spend off all the money on useless things and have nothing for yourself? And everything that brought up, will you please now destroy and create it all times of Facilitation?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, what and poor, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. So did your family have any points of views about people who had money? Huge amounts of money?
Yeah. We have all our relatives to be very rich. So they don't behave nicely with us. So I have seen that as growing up. And I always felt it's because of the money.
So
The
everywhere,
money gives them that.
the money gives them what?
The bad attitude towards people who don't have money.
So everywhere
So
you have made money as the cause of rudeness and evil and cruelty on the planet Earth. Will you please now destroy and create it all times of Facilitation? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, what and poor, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. So are you like you yourself know now, yeah, that what is the point of view that because of money, people have they have attitude, like they feel they have that superiority and they are rude and they make people look small, and therefore it's not good to have money. So let me spend off all that money, because if my 10% account grows and I truly become rich, then I will be rude and I will be having that same kind of attitude as those people have.
Yeah.
What is the value of rejecting and refusing money and wealth and riches and everything that brought up? Will you please now destroy and create it all? Answer Caucasian.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyond. So all the projections, expectations, separations, judgments, and rejections that you have with your relatives who have huge amounts of money, will you please now destroy and create it all times consonant?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So every time this thought comes up, you might want to acknowledge it. And is it like truth? Is this your point of view, or did you buy it from your family?
I did buy it.
Okay,
As
so
growing
you
up, I had
yeah.
also who were not doing well, so they were also going through something like that. So I bought it from them also.
So like you can do, who does this belong to? On the thoughts, all the points of views that you have about money, and you might also want to run this clearing more, like every day, all the points of views of my family. Okay, just a minute. All the points of views that my family had about people who had huge amounts of money, I now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shots, boys and girls. So all the points of views that my family had about people who had huge amounts of money, I now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. How
Thank you.
much consciousness and goodness can you bring into the world with money?
Wow, that's very expanding.
Yes, so everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kulvinder. Does anyone else have any question? So I can take one last question more. It's 9:01. So if there is any question, I can take it now. Otherwise, we can close for the day. Okay. So I think there is no more question. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining in and for all your amazing questions. I loved all the questions that you had, and they were so expansive for more consciousness getting created for not only the people on this call, but also for like all those 350,000 people that each one of us is energetically connected to. So every time we do a clearing, we give up a point of view, we are actually creating freedom for 350,000 more people. So how does it get even better than that? And what catalysts of change you all are being that you have not yet acknowledged? And everything that does not allow you to perceive nor receive, and that will you please now destroy and create it all times upon zero. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shots for somebody else. Shushma, do you have a question?
No.
No. Okay.
In fact, this clearing, Monica just said it in the 3030, that control group, yeah? Same thing she said. And you said it, oh God.
So how much are we all energetically connected
Yes,
and we
yes.
tap into that awareness simultaneously, that we have, we feel that we are all alone.
Yeah.
So how much we are interconnected, that we have not yet acknowledged, and how much more oneness and consciousness can we be on the planet Earth with the awareness at the clearings that we do on these calls.
Yes.
And everything that does not allow you to be and do that, will you please not destroy and create it all times of concept. Right and wrong,
Yes.
good and bad, good and walk, all 9 shots, voice and fear. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining
Thank
in.
you, thank you, thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you.
evening and good night.
Same to you. Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye-bye.